Yeah.
Man, but I know y'all probably thinking like, man, what are they talking about? What's going on, man? If you do not know, if you've never been here before, man, this is the Type Shit Podcast, man. My name is Six.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Before we even start, man, I need you to get on your mobile device. I need you to go to YouTube and go to Nom Talking About Radio. NOMTOMBOUT Radio. That's where you can catch this show. You can catch the Nom Talking About Radio show. But yeah, man, we're gonna have some fun today. We got some guests in here with some information that y'all need and that y'all want. I think all at the same time, man. My name is Six.
I go by Jay.
My name is Margie.
I'm Desire.
And I'm Juwan, aka Jay, the Libra.
Man, and it's the beginning of a new year, so we're gonna start with some astrology. Yeah, man. You know, people walk up to you and be like, man, what's your sign, man? What's your sign? Trying to figure you out. We're gonna get figured out today, man. So yeah, man, welcome to the Type Shit Podcast, man. Kind of tell where y'all come from, one by one.
Okay, well, I'm from Cincinnati. I'm from all over. I done moved around. I haven't been stationed in one place, so I don't really claim any neighborhoods.
I'm from the city as well. I'm from Cincinnati. I've moved to a couple places. I've lived in Fairfield. I've lived on the west side. Pretty much that's it. So.
Man, I'm from Madisonville, Cincinnati, Ohio, and that's where I'm from, a little village surrounded by, a lot of good things in life, but at the same time not good, but that's where I'm from, Cincinnati, Ohio, Madisonville.
A lot of gentrification going on over there. Big
Yeah,
gentrification. Why? It's like, man, they taking over everything.
It is.
They like, we pretty much waiting for y'all to leave now.
For sure.
Anytime, we're going to make you feel uncomfortable till you leave.
For sure.
So, man,
For sure.
we welcome our guest today. You might recognize Marty from Root Seeds and Oils.
For sure.
Yeah, man, they over there getting people right too, man. I tell everybody about y'all because y'all think y'all a real asset to the community.
That's what's up. We really appreciate all of the support.
Yeah,
it just kind of took off and didn't even expect it to take off the way it did, but
yeah,
grateful. We're very grateful for that.
When y'all start?
So we've been open and running since 2017. But we got an actual storefront in 2018. That was in the Carousel Suites, where a lot of people were most familiar with it at. And then we moved to our current location, 2019, October 2019.
Y'all sales increased with all the information that's coming out? Because it's a lot of people coming into the knowledge.
Definitely. Since COVID hit, it definitely... And COVID probably hasn't been a good thing for a lot of businesses, but for businesses like that, it was definitely a good thing. Because people want to get to know more about where they come from and get to what's really back to the basics and what's really true and what's really going to work for them. And teach themselves that and learn how to heal themselves. So
I think it's a big thing where people want to know just truth searching right now, trying to find out who you really are, where you really come from. There's people who don't really know their dad, their parents. Right. And we need to know where we came from as a people. Because with certain knowledge,
need to
with certain knowledge, you just don't stand for certain stuff. And you won't do certain stuff. And it's a certain way a walk of life that you take when you know who you are. It's a pride that come with it. So with everybody learning more about themselves, man, go to Root Seeds and Oils, man. Get you some elderberry, get you some sea moss straight out the bag. It look like a pound. So check that out, man. I know I probably cut you off, man. I do this a lot, man.
Nah, it's cool. I was just going to say it's necessary for the people to know where they came from. COVID, it helped. Yeah. Because they're like, oh, I can do this naturally. And I don't got to go out to the man, and get sicker when I can just heal myself type shit.
And it's honestly entering the age that we're in. So we're leaving out of the age of Pisces where... we kind of looked for somebody to heal us, or we kind of looked for this higher thing, but it's really, now we're in the age of Aquarius, and it's like, this is all kind of within us. We can pull this out from us. And we're in a stage of rebellion, so we're going against everything that that's told normal. Us. That's normal. Everything and we're going to live up to our true self and basically go up for our calling. So, not...
That's interesting. I just came out of something like that. I was living... for other people, and then I learned to live for myself, and then just coming out of that, and then being able to do that for myself, and nobody else did it for me. It's like, nobody tell me shit.
And it was honestly it kind of just hit out of nowhere, because it was one day we was living this normal life, and not outside of COVID, just with our own spiritual experiences, we was kind of, we going off of this. This is our structure, and then one day we wake up and it's like this don't even feel right no more. Like what is this? What's going on? Now I'm lost now, but it's a good thing because it's getting us closer and closer to our higher self and going off of what we feel is good for us.
Our true self.
That has something to do with the winter solstice that just passed on the 21st.
Yeah.
They say we're supposed to get superpowers, man.
I was waiting like,
You don't feel this?
Man, I've been feeling something crazy since like 2015. Honestly,
So,
I've been feeling like some stuff coming. Can you explain what the solstice is, though?
It's the winter solstice is just basically just the changing of the time of the year. So we're going from the fall into the winter.
And it was also on the same day that Jupiter conjunct Saturn, which rarely happens. It happens like every
right.
I want to say something 100 years.
Something, yeah.
So Jupiter, the planet of luck and just giving you everything, and the planet of Saturn, which is making you work for something, like you have to do something to get a reward, was conjunct.
Which is in Aquarius too. Saturn.
Bringing
Saturn
into
was Aquarius and
2021.
So.
That phrase, faith without works is dead. That's interesting that those two, one for luck and one, what was the other one representing?
Basically, karma, basically. So you put something in, you get something out. Not just everything comes for free.
You get what you
That's
get.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So, man, man, the solstice, everything happened, man. You got anything you want to talk about first? Because I want to get into a game. You know me.
For sure.
Breaking down just real quick, what's the difference between a zodiac and your astrology?
So I would say astrology is more so the study of it.
Okay.
And zodiac is just like more so like, you be on Facebook, you see the little, this sign is, that stuff, like just real simple generic stuff. It's just your sign. Zodiac is just like the sign. Astrology is the study of it, everything that goes on behind the scenes of your zodiac sign, your chart.
Houses, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just
Degrees,
everything.
modalities,
co-star app.
I'm
everything.
gonna say, in fact, I'm gonna say,
co-star
Jay,
app,
how
for
she's
sure.
saying it. Zodiac is just the picture. Like I'm a
Right.
Libra, and
Astrology
is a summary of
It's
this
the-
picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
That
like
makes sense.
zodiac is the little pieces of the puzzle.
Just a little,
Literally.
And
Just
that's
like
why a
Louise.
lot of people don't understand astrology because they go off of just
The zodiac.
Right, they be
So-
like, okay, anybody can act like that. Like,
Like,
That's
Yeah.
what somebody told me. It's like, what's the difference between being a product of your environment and following your zodiac sign?
What's the difference between that?
He felt more so that zodiacs didn't matter. He was more so a product of his
He was more
environment.
But your
earthly.
Because
chart
he didn't
shows
know
your
he didn't know
environment.
himself.
Yeah, so
And
that's
your
why I
chart
always
shows
ask,
your
like, if you
environment,
weren't a
It does.
Gemini,
It does.
if you weren't a Gemini, do you feel like you would be the same person or have the same personality? Do you?
Do I personally? Yeah, because it's more so on a spiritual level as well. So we kind of, I don't know if y'all believe in multiple lifetimes, but so before we're born, we kind of create this idea in this life for us, and we can be like, okay, I'm gonna come in as a Gemini, so Gemini is the communicator of the zodiac, just so I can communicate what I need to communicate better to the people, versus if I came in as a Pisces. Pisces, Pisces are good communicators as well, but they're more feeling when they're communicating. So they can communicate based off of what you're feeling versus just the surface of it. They can get more deeper. But that's kind of off topic. But it's just, I think the astrology just kind of helps you navigate through this lifetime. But who you are as your spirit, you're that person.
Okay.
And it's things that you need to learn, and it's things that you need to unlearn. To become better, just so that you can ascend and transcend after this lifetime or whatever it is you're going on your journey.
Right.
So astrology is very spiritual at the same time.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
So you feel like after this lifetime, we go into another lifetime?
Yeah,
You're going to be a Pisces next.
but not
Or
necessarily
Libra,
saying
or Leo.
not necessarily saying it like that
Okay.
though. But because you could, what I believe, you could come back to life, but not even here on this realm. You could be in a different realm, different planet.
Yeah.
So
I definitely agree. I feel like when we're born, the stars align themselves. That's why you have a birth chart. The sun, the moon, Venus, Mercury, we're all in a specific planet at a specific time, a specific degree to align you with what you came here to learn.
Right.
So we're all
Under that zodiac.
Under that zodiac, yeah.
But not just that one zodiac, because you got the whole
others
chart.
too. Yeah, that
right.
too.
So it's
okay,
it's just outside of
But you're your sign.
Right,
you came here to
right.
learn something and do something.
Right.
But you being that sign, I feel like
lines
kind of
right.
helps you navigate more towards that.
So
yeah, but
get
you
prepared
definitely
for the
have to
next.
understand it.
You have to look at your north node, though, 'cause
understand.
that's
Your
your
north
soul
node,
purpose.
yeah, it's your soul
But
purpose.
everything
for
else,
sure.
sun, moon, rising,
North
all
node.
that.
So your north node is basically what you're here to learn this
Right.
lifetime. Your south node is kind of how you were in your,
Your
past
past life,
life
yeah.
and what you shouldn't do this time, just so you can get better.
And it's always opposite each other. So
Yep,
if you're
it's
a
whatever.
Virgo north node, you're a Pisces south node. If you're an Aquarius north node, you're a Leo south node. So
Polar
it's always
opposite,
opposite.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Dave,
going on.
we getting good sound on them? Because I want to make sure because I never heard of no north note, south note,
Me
nothing like
either.
that.
That just threw me.
So it's a lot.
It
It's
is.
a lot.
I'm
So-
overwhelmed and we 5 minutes into the podcast, man.
Talking about way more than that.
So your north note is your purpose.
Yeah.
Your
Your
mission.
life's purpose.
Yep.
Yep.
But that's what I'm saying. Like your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury, all those planets in your chart have something to do with your soul purpose. But your north node is obviously like
The main.
the
The-
movement.
mhm.
Like yeah.
So how do you get closer to your soul purpose? How do you
Well, that depends on the sign and the house that it falls into. So you have to actually just dive into your birth chart in order to find
That's
that out.
Yeah.
First step for
Yeah.
sure, and then really actually plan to take action to it.
yeah.
And
So your
only-
CoStar app that you have is gonna show you everything that you have in your chart. I don't think it have North Node and South Node in it though, but that's not hard to find. But it's gonna show you the houses that those are in, and
I don't
how
understand my
does this
houses.
fit to? So your first house.
Yeah, it should start with like ascendant. I don't know the CoStar app. You probably
Yeah.
know better than I do. I don't have it.
But can you tell her how to get to
Yeah.
that north node and that south?
My
yeah,
ascendant
I
is a
think
Cancer.
astrology.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The-
My
Huh.
ascendant is Cancer.
so that's your rising.
Yeah,
You
that's
have a
actually your
Cancer
first house.
rising.
Okay.
So your rising is basically what people see you as. So when you first meet somebody, they can see you as a Cancer.
One of my good
And
friends.
it's
is Cancer.
also
I
your
don't
appearance,
understand.
because when you have a rising sign, it also kind of forms your looks and what you look like, how you dress, how you talk.
Yep.
So yeah,
And
You-
what determined that?
You,
that's your
first
rising.
house. Your rising.
Your first
Your
house.
first
Yeah.
house.
Yeah,
Okay.
what you were born into this world as.
I don't know what time. Is it a way you can do like
So-
you can read us as we go through this?
For
Yeah,
sure.
so she's really good with
knew you was
figuring
about to say
out.
that.
I can tell because
She's
she's
really
quiet.
good with figuring out people's
People's
risings.
risings,
Like
yeah.
if y'all don't know what time y'all was born, she can if she sit
She'll
with you
tell
long
you.
enough,
Right,
she
I'm like,
knows.
I
Yeah,
think they're this. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Or also what you can do, if I don't figure it out, you can go to Vital Records and ask
Your
your
birth
birth
time.
time. Y'all don't think
Yeah.
you even have to pay for that. They'll just tell you what time you were born. You guys
So
already know.
so down to the minute that you was born matters
Yes.
Yeah.
of your purpose in life.
Everything.
For
That
sure.
and everything else.
Everything.
Good question. For sure.
That's crazy.
Because
Yeah.
people can have the same exact birth chart, but still be completely different, because
yeah.
it goes into degrees. It goes into the houses that they went into. It's like so much more than just you a
The
Gemini.
little things.
Yeah. So
And
it's
then
like,
it's also like, if you have, so like, there's multiple Aquariuses in the world. All of them aren't rebellious. All of them aren't trying to be different. They
All
have
of them
different
aren't
aspects
detached.
of that sign. So
Yeah.
just because someone has the same sign as someone else, they could live that totally different than
So
another person.
some Aquarius are more potent than other ones.
And also your gender plays a role in it too. I
Yeah.
think
For
because
sure,
I think
too.
Pisces men and Pisces women act
Women.
different. Virgo men, Virgo women act different.
sure.
Libra men and Libra women act
So
different.
let's talk about that because
Okay.
we gonna get into all these terms too, these houses, these quadrants, these
he
hemispheres.
said these quadrants.
Because I don't know, man. So like her being a female Pisces, me being a male Pisces, what is that? What do you get from that?
Okay, so I feel like male Pisces express their energy a lot different. They're more, since they're masculine, they overcompensate with the emotional aspect of it. So I
they're more
personally
potent
think
emotionally
I
than
think
a
so.
woman.
That's,
Okay.
that's
For
personally
sure.
what I think. I think
I
so.
definitely get that.
I
I'm male
think so.
Pisces.
Yeah, and I feel like the same with Cancer men. Cancer men are way more emotional than the women.
Why do you think that the man is more potent than the woman?
I feel like the yin and yang has to balance out. That's
That's
what
where
I
that
feel
Gemini
like.
come. Okay.
That's what I feel like. Because,
okay.
like, I even feel
Yeah,
like
the
with
Gemini
masculine
Pisces.
masculine women signs, like Aries and Leo, they're more fiery than the males. The males will be more
More
reserved.
calm,
They're
yeah.
more calm.
Chiller.
Now we're
That's
talking
how I feel,
elements.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Every time we try to answer a question, it get deeper.
Yeah, it does. It's like it opens so many doors with just that one question.
It's a rabbit hole. I'm telling
is.
you, astrology is a rabbit hole.
You get lost.
Like,
you will get lost. It's like
you learn one thing, you learn one thing.
But it's a good loss. Because you're like, oh, this is...
Okay.
Because you
I
find
got my
yourself.
knowledge.
You don't want it to be like a bad loss. Like
no, it's not. It's never going to be
you
a
just
bad
take
loss.
a nap after. Sometimes you get overwhelmed. You be like, man, I just got to go to
It's
sleep.
just kind of
Sure,
like
the
you
hill,
get
the
with
hill.
information. You be so overwhelmed with all this
Definitely.
information. Like, let me process this now and
But
apply
the beauty
it to...
is it ain't no bad thing with
It's not.
astrology or
It's not.
numerology.
Okay.
It's not.
So we kind of answered what astrology was. Should we start with birth charts or should we start with the terms? See, you
it doesn't matter.
I feel like you know more of like a linear way to get through it because I don't want to like jump deep and then come back
So I
out.
feel like the terms is a good place to start because
Terms.
birth charts, terms is like kind of like the table of contents. And then
Okay,
the birth
okay.
charts is like getting into each of those.
Those terms.
So, right.
Yeah, for sure.
So
okay.
terms is definitely a good place to start.
Let's
Okay.
start with houses.
Okay.
Is it, or should we start with hemispheres?
Houses.
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 For sure. I don't even think I'm at hemispheres yet.
Houses. Okay.
We there
already,
Just
man.
watch this one.
I might have to smoke today. I ain't smoked in millions of years, man.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's get
Celebration.
So
That's my
your
thing.
first house, ascendant, and your rising, that's all the same thing. Tomato, tomato.
Do you
That
need to see it
starts
to follow?
that starts the houses, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it starts with you. And it goes to the second house. The second house is basically your possessions, your money, things you find of value.
Your beneficiary.
Yeah. And it goes in order by the sign. So say
you-
you're a
You won't have everything in. You sometimes you will be missing houses, and that's
I was
actually
like, I thought I
common.
had
Yeah, it'll be
That's really
it'll be
common.
conjoined, but it's there though.
So you could be missing like a money house. That's why you broke. Or-
Oh no! You're gonna always have all 12 houses, but each sign it might be overlapping, so you
Yeah.
won't be able to see it in your chart. But it's there.
Oh,
Though.
so you,
Like it can look kind of empty.
So my
basically.
Scorpio is in 2, 3, and 4, and 5.
Oh no! You have planets in those houses. You're on CoStar, girl. You need to get on Cafe Astrology.
For
yeah,
sure,
I got
it gets more
Jupiter
depth.
and
Yeah.
Pluto in those.
So yeah.
let's use her as an example as we like give
Yeah, we can use
the
her as an
example.
example.
Yeah.
So she's a Cancer rising, right?
Okay.
So Cancer starts her first house. That's her. That's how she looks. That's how she comes off to people. She might come off sweet. When she meets someone new, they might think she's sweet, nice, maybe nurturing, motherly, because those are all things that like represent Cancers.
So these are when you said Cancer rising, is that the same as ascending?
Yeah,
Yeah,
ascendant in
the same
first
thing.
Because
house.
rising is what you're born at, right?
Ascendant
That's how
rising
you
out.
rise.
Yeah, it's the same
Ascendant
thing.
rising. Okay.
Yeah, it's the same
gotcha.
thing.
I'm learning.
And so
Sorry,
the,
jeez.
you move on to the second house, and the second house represents your possessions and also your money and your finances. So your second house would be Leo. It should be Leo.
I'm looking at Scorpio. Well, I don't see a number 2 on here.
If you go to Cafe Astrology, it probably show you better
Cafe
on there.
astrology. That's a different.
Cafe
So
Maybe
what-
that's the
Astrology.
website.
And what does that mean? That her
Leo or the second house you were talking about.
So basically, she could have dramatic spending habits because Leos are dramatic, represents dramatic
Spending,
habits.
girl, show over.
Okay.
Like
No, but for real, like I got to get it in control.
yeah,
Whoa.
like I'm a Cancer second house, so my like money like fluctuates, but I always know I'm like going to get it back. Like I,
Period.
like I always know I'm gonna get
Right.
it back. But yeah, with
That's
the
why I
Leo second
spend the
house,
way I do, because I know I'm gonna get it back.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So that's part of the possession you said, right? These are like far as
possessions and just things you value.
Yeah.
right. But in a sense, you can't let money value you. You have to. I'm sorry, I don't mean to say it like that. You can't let it possess you.
Right.
Right. Okay. And that's what I'm going through in life too.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have a Cancer ascending rising too, like you. So I'm going through that too. That's why I'm questioning it.
man with the world being the way it is, it's like you can't really avoid your money fluctuating like that.
Yeah.
And that's why astrology 6 is so important, because astrology, how we feel and what we do in life,
Yeah.
and we probably question ourselves sometimes, but when you lean back on astrology, it makes it clear to where like you okay. Like you know when your mom or whoever your sister like, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
And they might be getting a message through a higher power that's from astrology, the stars and the connection, to where it's like, you know, you're okay. But when you get into, for example, you said these are the, what's that website called?
Cafe Astrology.
Cafe Astrology. It lets you know that literally it's okay, because it's going to summarize how it's okay. Like if we spend too much money, we trying to save,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it happened for a reason, so we can, in a sense, learn why we spent that money. So in a sense, like
So you can do better with it.
so you can do better. One step back for 10 steps ahead.
Yeah, the deficit always show you how to be abundant.
Abundant.
Like I was just talking to somebody the other day. Like a lot of people be mad that like maybe their parents weren't in their life or something like that.
Right,
but they was using LeBron James as the example. If LeBron James had a father in his life, he might not be as driven as he is. So your deficit always lead to your abundance. It teaches your abundance lesson.
That's exactly what I was saying too. With like when you're born, how the stars align. It's like okay, this person needs to learn this and they need to do this. So we're not gonna give them that. We're gonna give them these tools, not those. They don't need that.
Right.
And, they're gonna get what they need to do.
How deep is that, man?
So they need to learn how to use it.
Right.
So what do you think she
level.
need to learn? Because we're using you as an example.
Yeah, what's her name?
I'm pulling up her chart right now.
So we're looking up North Node
I'm
right
on
now.
Cafe Astrology too, but of
You're
course
on there?
I'm lost.
Yeah, and my signal is super, super slow.
And while we looking this up,
Here,
man,
let me see.
man, you need to go on Instagram. While they looking this up, get on Instagram and go to the Type Shit Podcast at Type Shit Podcast.
For sure. Good. LeBron James is a good example, man.
Everybody is a good example because, like, if you think of where you lacking, it helped you. It helps you more than it can hurt you.
Yeah, for sure.
But people live so much and they hurt that they don't see it's a strong suit in it.
Or I should say, 6 people live so much in their strength, they don't notice their weakness. So when they get to their weakness,
And you definitely need to know your weaknesses.
Those demons in life, but we fear them because they so deep.
You don't want to deal with it.
They don't want to deal with them, but and the only reason I can say something about this, you feel me, 6 and Jay, because I'm going through this at the age of 27, and a lot of older folks said at the age of 27 they went through certain.
It's something about 27, a man especially, where you like it's a
Okay.
definitive man. I'm transitioning moment.
Okay.
I felt it at 27 too.
Okay.
It's something about the number. I don't know when it happened for females, but it's something about 27. That's like
You
it's
can
a
relate to that.
transitional.
Big one.
I talked to
That's
other
25
men too
Saturn
about
return.
that. 27 is an. What do you think that is? You think?
20.
So now
Yeah.
we're talking about numerology, and it was so
Oh
deep.
God!
It relates to astrology.
Yeah,
It does.
Because I want to say honestly, you could be moving. Are you moving into your Scorpio right now?
Maybe. So my son, that's how I was born as a Libra, might be at the age of 27 going to Scorpio.
Because it go at different ages. Your son goes into a different
House.
So like at
house.
four- yeah,
it's
for
like
sure.
you kind of feel like discombobulated because
Yeah.
you like
You're
I'm in a new
reborn
place
to
right
be
now.
another sign.
How do
Yeah.
I navigate through this? So
like
it's
you
kind of
should.
like
It's
learning
new.
yourself all over again.
Yeah.
And how old you said you were again, 6?
I'm 34.
But you can relate going. You can think back. You're saying back to 27.
No, that stays in my mind about
Yeah.
27 being a pivotal point and just a transition of like manhood where you something snap and be like, hold up, life is
reckon
real.
that's
So
You be
child,
like, man, hold up, life
What
is
year
too
were you
real.
born? What year were you?
94
that's nice.
March
That's
6th.
nice.
Okay.
And you
That's
said
nice.
129?
PM.
1:49
1:49.
p.m.
You just let me know those 6 that I'm not alone.
But there's North.
That's
and
the most
Avondale.
comforting part of a lot of stuff is knowing that you're not alone, man.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Because a lot of times we just feel like we the only people going through certain stuff. Like,
That's because we can isolate ourselves when we going through it too.
because you're so mental.
So mental.
Like,
Yeah.
I spend a lot of time alone. I'm an only child.
Oh
And
yeah.
like,
Same.
Your only child?
Yeah.
bruh, like,
That's how y'all came together.
man,
You got
And we're
cousins?
first cousins.
Yeah.
it's
That's
hard
crazy.
because you spend so much time in your own mind. Sometimes you just need somebody to just like.
I try and express
stuff make
that.
sense.
I don't talk
Yeah.
a lot. So I spent a lot of time not talking, spent a lot of time
And it builds
by
up.
yourself. Yeah. So it's like, what do I say? How do I express it?
And that's one good thing about where we at now, this podcast, where we at. We're talking life
Yeah.
to help the next. That's before they hit 27.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Or,
the
man.
beauty of it.
yeah, man.
The beauty.
Like,
That's the beauty.
it's a whole lifelong thing. Like, it ain't never
Yeah.
really over trying to find yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
For sure. That's what we was just talking about yesterday.
For sure.
'Cause-
So that's what life is really. I like that. That's the title. Said it again. You just said 6. Said it again.
Remember?
You just
He was
said
just saying like it's a lifelong process. You
Trying to
always
find
gonna
yourself.
Find
Yeah,
you
yeah,
find
yeah, yeah.
yourself.
You gotta always recalibrating and like, oh, I thought. Soon as you feel like you got it,
Yep.
something changed. You be like, bruh,
yeah.
You be like, dang, okay.
It's like elevate.
I was about to murder it.
Yeah.
You was about to
But
love
you
it.
can go harder. I know you
Everything.
can
Yes.
go harder.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I'm about to push you.
Man, hey,
gotta
go
go
harder,
harder.
man. That's the word right now, man. It's gonna be on the
Man.
screen somewhere. Go harder, man.
They
Yeah.
say go harder. Plus, I got a daughter.
Yeah.
What before we
Sure.
cause I see you got something. You
Yeah,
got
yeah.
something tucked up. We're gonna gonna play a quick game.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine.
We're gonna play it, but keep that in the tuck.
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
that in the
okay,
tuck.
definitely.
We like to play games on this show, man. This first game we about to play, man. It's called In My Bag, right?
Okay.
So I always forget the bag, so it's on the table for right now. But I got some questions right there in front of y'all. Y'all can take turns selecting a question, and we're just gonna talk about it, man.
Okay.
So whichever one of y'all want to go first, this is In My Bag.
Go ahead, babe.
Okay. Oldest person you've dated. Him.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
25, so you the oldest person she dated, 27.
Yeah.
That's what's up. They ain't too old, ain't too bad.
Yeah. I feel like we the same
93,
age.
Oh,
95.
I gotta answer this.
Yeah,
I've
man.
never
Oh,
dated
so you
nobody,
dated
so
in
I've never been in
93?
a relationship. So.
I'm 93.
No, I thought
You
you
never,
said you
like-
dated somebody in 93.
Okay, shutting that down real. Okay, we
95.
won't. I won't. Hey,
He's a granny lover.
And then oldest you
Yes,
dated.
sir.
Oldest I dated? Wow. This is not a bad thing. It's just that I really try to be realistic about life.
Yeah.
So I get to thinking. I want to say her, but before I say her, I want to really be truthful to myself before, you know what I mean? So
Think before you speak.
think before
Right.
I speak, for sure. Wow, we've been together for going on, 22, baby? It'd be 11 years. So 21 is 10 years.
really?
Yeah, 10 years since high school.
Y'all whole married couple.
So in a sense, I'm going to give her. Say it again.
Y'all whole
Oh,
married
married
couple.
couple.
I can't hear. I'm
A
sorry.
whole married couple.
Yeah,
Whole
man.
mar-
That's a lot of time to spend
And we
with
ain't
somebody.
even married,
Yeah.
you know.
Man, just because you ain't signed a love license,
Okay.
don't mean you not married, man.
Don't
For
mean
sure.
that, huh?
I was looking at I was looking at this pastor. You might have heard of him, Ray Nagin. He said a lot of people, when you get married, a marriage is the
Okay.
union between two people when two people become one. But it's a lot of people who married that aren't one yet. So you really shouldn't be married yet. It's like having a birthday party and it's not
And
your
it's
birthday.
Right.
Like it's a oneness that has to come, and then you celebrate that union instead of having a union and then having to figure out how to become one.
Right.
Hey, Six, that's so small what you just said, but that's so powerful. Because we see that every day. But it's very hard to pick which one is married besides the earthly marriage
Yeah,
versus the people whose
Or
earthly
spiritual.
marriage that's not, in a sense, supposed to be together.
yeah.
So in a
Settled.
sense, I'm getting
Yeah.
from what you just said that like me and her is not married, no ring or none of that, or no whatever it is whatever, earthly wise.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it through a different area.
Yeah, 'cause
I
y'all
feel like that's
one.
the strongest. I feel like that's the strongest.
It's that
Union is when you're not married. Just because I like you,
You on the
don't mean I
same
have to.
page. That's all that matters.
Now go ahead, my bad. Go
No,
ahead.
you good. I was just saying y'all on the same page.
I didn't hear you, Jay.
Right.
What you said? Oh,
The fact that y'all on the same page, that's all that matters. That's that union.
that's that
That's
union.
what's
Like you don't have to
That's
sign
the
no
goal.
reality
Need
papers,
no paper.
none of
For
that.
sure.
If you're gonna do it under God, y'all doing it under God. Period.
For sure.
Yeah.
So it's like
The government
that's-
is not God.
And that's
Right.
Deep J and Six. Me and Babe been talking about the love triangle. So what does love triangle mean to you, Jay? Before I explain how it goes with our life,
love triangle.
because you know how the
I don't
Earth
know.
use it.
But okay,
Mhm.
I don't know, but I'm gonna think of it as damn, and a triangle is like one of the strongest shapes. So the tip being the union,
Okay. Okay.
and the base will be the two individuals.
Okay.
And I don't think I even she picked it up right, and that's probably deep because I was gonna go to you, then go to her, but she already got it right for all of
Yeah,
us.
she
Yeah.
murdered
So in this, she murdered it. She
Murdered
dug.
it.
Hey, Six, she dug deep for
it. Yeah.
sure to get that blood. That
Blow your
real-
guns off then.
Hey, Six, to really get that blood down. That's been really very
That's
potent in
hard.
life.
Yeah.
But
That's
what
hard.
I'm saying though is me and Love over here, we've been really talking about like how it's me and her, but then it's a third party with us. And I'm talking about a higher power that's a spirit that really is like challenging us. Like so they in this triangle love shape with us, you know? And that's what's been able to increase our strength on what we weak at.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
For sure. So I like Six and Jay that y'all said that because you don't really hear this. The earth wants you to get married, put that ring on.
Yeah.
And sign papers.
Yeah.
But sometimes
Track y'all.
That
We
turns you
come-
into a
Right.
square.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
Because you
Turn
having a
to a
threesome
square.
when you get married.
Right.
Now
they
the
ain't no
government.
marriage. Yeah.
wow.
In America, you need a license to drive, fish, love. No,
Yeah.
no, bruh.
Live life
Yeah.
freely.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Speak it.
So it's just another distraction, another divisive tactic to A lot of
it's
people.
six. I want to say when you said the square, and that's what I love about us humans as we hear and we talk to each other. You just like y'all key word is Pisces, imagination.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you just made the imagination so beautiful, like with paint. What I'm saying, you just said something like, so the triangle is 3, 1, 2, 3, but you said when it turns to 4, it makes you. No, you ain't even say 4. You said square, which is 4 corners.
Yeah.
To where it brings something that don't need to be in the triangle.
Yeah.
I like that though.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep that in my mind for what I gotta stand for. You get what I'm saying?
Man. Hey, it ain't my message.
It came, man. Okay.
We all just
messenger.
special. Yeah,
But it
man, we all
came to
just
you,
messenger.
Six. That's beautiful. Because we talking about this. And that's like I'll go through that. It comes from a different dimension through Earth, planet as we know.
Yeah, yeah. The information is coming from the source.
And that goes back to astrology.
With the earthly
Yeah.
source.
Like
See?
the planets of the chart. You get what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Astrology goes
Yes.
into everything. Like, if you know that it's there and you informed and you got knowledge on it, you can, like, our conversations is literally like this. Like, this is how we talk.
At the bar.
At the bar, at home.
It don't
It's just,
matter.
astrology is always going to get in there somewhere because it's everywhere. Like, it's connected to
everywhere.
everything.
You can't
So,
escape it.
You
And
can't.
y'all being in a relationship, both of y'all being in
We be
astrology.
like,
Uh-huh.
you acting like a Cancer.
That's me.
That's how we are.
I'm like, you're not
with each other.
Leo.
I'm like, listen.
I'm sorry,
You
baby.
being real Leo-ish
Go,
right
I want
now.
him to finish what he about to say.
Sorry.
Nah, it's probably just interesting.
No,
Right? I, was
what
like,
we
I
about
know
to
why
s-
you made that
Yeah.
peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Okay.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich
No,
made
your
2 pieces of
co-star
bread.
said you-
Okay.
Each piece of bread has 4 corners. It's just probably crazy. Like, oh, snap, man.
I swear to God.
So basically, the
this
peanut
is-
butter jelly sandwich ain't no good.
No, it's a love union.
No, he just saying, like, this is how we communicate.
Okay, on a
like,
It's probably
on a
just
daily
deep like
basis.
that all the
Like,
time.
he said,
Right.
I think I really like. I think I really like you. Girl, you remind me of my Cadillac. I just wanna ride you, baby, back to back. Yeah. Girl, you my munchies, have a snack attack. Please you how I please you. Treat you how I treat you. 'Cause you a winner. Chicken dinner. Girl, you all that. Wanna hit you like a ball bat. I promise I'ma call back. My text won't take all day. I wanna love you always. Girl, you got that back to back, back to back. Yeah. Girl, you got that back to back, back to back. Ooh, girl, you got that back to back. I wanna hit you, wanna kiss you, got me texting you like back to back, back to back. Yeah. Wanna kiss you, wanna love you, wanna kiss you, wanna love you. Wanna kiss you, wanna love you, wanna kiss you, wanna love you. Wanna kiss you, wanna love you, wanna kiss you, wanna love you. Girl, you remind me of my melody. My melody remind me of my melody. Girl, I can see you like the thoughts I read. The thoughts that are inside of me. We should link up, we should build, maybe make a family tree. I'm talking you and me. You looking like my destiny. Stay. Ooh, girl, I love you. So much I wanna show you. So much I can teach you. Really wanna reach you, wanna reciprocate, won't feed you. Get hard like I to get. Let's do it like our parents did. Ooh, girl, I love you. Girl, you know I wanna touch you. I always gon' love you. Never ever gon' run. that back to back. Yeah.
Because it comes
You
from
come into our house,
from so many different
look into
angles. You saying,
astrology.
And it's a searching
That's
for
funny.
truth at the same time. That's
and
funny,
honesty,
man.
yes. And I have a Sagittarius moon.
Oh my god.
So like when you said searching, so seeking for truth and honesty. So Sagittarius love to explore, so seek, discover, but they want honesty at the same time,
Yeah.
which come with truth.
That's the only thing that makes searching worthwhile is if you can find something real at the end. Nobody want to search forever to find a lie.
That's
And
what
I want to
makes it
say,
weird.
A6, the key word you just said, it started with a W. It was wise. That's what, say that again. That's what makes the searching worth wise, like broad in the thinking before you assume something. You get what I'm saying? To really understand the bigger picture, the imagination.
Yeah.
As a Pisces, that really, it's a painting, man. I
It's crazy, man.
it's love. Yeah, I like that, man. I like
It's crazy
that.
on the show today, man. What's the oldest person you've been with? Or dated?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say been with like
Nah.
Turned.
Man.
The oldest, I would say maybe like 4 years older than me.
Okay.
Maybe
That's not
5.
bad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
High school, curiosity, adventures.
For sure. Before real life, after it, right?
Man, yeah.
Okay.
Before real life. So maybe like 4 or 5 years. I ain't gonna go too crazy.
That's how it be. You could be a freshman dating a
Right,
senior.
it's close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all in a union in the same high school.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
But for sure, that was a good example.
What about you? What's the oldest person you dated?
The granny lover.
Man, I got a term called mama boo, where she old enough to be your mama, but cute enough to be your boo.
Oh,
Okay.
Like, my dream girl is like Betty White,
Okay.
Cicely Tyson. Yeah, man.
Can you elaborate on that? Nanny White?
I don't know,
Betty
man.
White?
I spent a lot of time with my grandmother. It made me fond of old women. I
For
love
sure.
a woman who keep a butterscotch on her.
Hey, what's that song by Chance the Rapper, babe? Babe, what's that song by Chance the Rapper from Chicago?
Which
He
one?
he be talking about like his life, but he said he missed those certain
Those
kisses.
peanut butter or those something kisses.
It's some, it's
Is
but
it
it's
his
based
song Sunday Candy?
Cocoa butter.
Cocoa
kisses.
butter.
cocoa,
kisses,
but
yeah.
but that your energy just gave me that.
I'm
Like,
being facetious. I'm being funny.
oh, you're not being
I was
serious.
like, but
But it
no,
is-
but I do like
like,
butterscotch.
She's stuck on the butterscotch, man.
Like, she really
I feel
So
like
you
y'all
don't like
know.
them that old, or you do? It was a joke.
It's in
I
between.
like
That's
women,
how
period,
it
man. If I see an attractive old woman, I'm gonna be like, man, hey,
Yeah.
you want to go to the pharmacy?
And that's just what you want.
I'll ball out on you. I bought this one lady iced out life alert.
Oh wow.
I iced her life alert out.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is that?
Sterling
though?
silver.
You know, you call the hospital with. If you fall,
Immediately, facts.
yeah,
Yeah,
man. So I'm like, I'm gonna ice you out, man.
for sure. Yeah, and she
yeah.
liked that. I
That's
bet
just what I do.
she enjoyed that though,
Yeah.
because it. Yeah,
I think
facts.
he being
On her.
funny right now.
I'm always being funny, man. It's always a joke.
Oh,
inside
don't
everything
lead
I
me
say.
wrong.
He taking me hella serious right now.
And like I have a lot of Scorpio in me.
Yeah.
Super
so,
serious.
I don't know.
Serious
Yeah,
So what do you mean by that?
Scorpio. When I
Type
say
shit?
that,
Yeah.
so
I'm saying that's what you thinking in your head.
Yeah.
Like, so
What do you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, you're saying
that's
how you're thinking of it. That's how you're
Right,
taking
you
him. Like
question it.
serious. You're like, huh?
for sure, and that's why I said I have a lot of. I'm a Libra, right? But
You
what
got a
don't
Scorpio
make,
season.
in a sense, boom.
What's his name?
What don't make it so
Scorpio.
better because I have a Scorpio, which is right after me. So you got October, November. But in a sense, it does make it better because I can open things up through other people.
Yeah.
But I have a Scorpio in my chart, you know, the co-star and all that, and everything, and the other thing, the
Cafe Astrology.
Cafe Astrology. So Scorpios are very serious. They don't crack no smell. They take what you take word for word.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? We take it
Words
literal.
like
We
Yeah.
could do metaphorically, but if we're
interesting.
taking you personal,
Joke a lot.
like how you
That's why we
speaking,
be
I'm gonna
joking,
take
I'm
like,
like,
cause I feel like if I'm going to give my word out, I'm going to live by that.
Literally.
I'm gonna live by it.
Yeah.
So and you a
This thing
Pisces.
is right.
Pisces are very
That's
romantic. They can make like for example
Yeah,
poems.
for sure.
They can be metaphorically.
Yeah.
Like it seemed like it's so like real what they saying, but they like creating stuff.
Yeah, everything is a creative process, bro.
Yeah, for sure. So
Artistic.
I'm learning that though, Six, and I appreciate that
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I gotta kind of snap out of that Scorpio.
I fall into that too, man. I think because my mom is a Scorpio, so sometimes I just be like when I walk into
Okay.
rooms,
Yeah.
I'm a Scorpio. I'm reading everything
Okay.
to see if I'm comfortable enough to be a
For
Pisces.
sure.
Yeah.
So you can really Six put yourself in my shoes. I'm not
I
used
do
to this
feel like
environment.
We're our signs,
But yeah,
like
for
whatever
sure, I like
sign
that.
we're
I like
in.
that.
Yeah.
I like
Say that again.
I feel like you take traits from your parent's sign because the sun as a planet
Mhm.
represents children.
Mhm.
So your sun sign represents your children. So whatever your parent's sign is represents you.
Facts.
Now I hope my sister, my mom don't watch this because I want to be no tourist. So
Okay, you hear me?
I'm not claiming Taurus.
But you said it can come out, Desire. It can
Your
come
mama
out.
Taurus too?
Yes.
That's where you
Your mom's a Taurus?
Yes.
Okay, a lot of Tauruses have Pisces kids. I noticed that.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah. Pisces and
Scorpios
Taurus.
and Taurus
And
are-
Scorpio. I was
are
gonna say
opposite. Yeah, they're
Scorpios,
opposite
too.
each other. It's
We're not
same
compatible
here.
though.
Too.
Who, Pisces and Taurus?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
How?
Y'all are a little
That's
bit.
what
I
I'm saying,
know.
but we are. We are.
So on a
Both
basic
feminine signs.
level, yeah, y'all are. But
Yeah.
of course, it gets deeper than just that basic compatibility. But
I
yeah.
don't think I'm compatible with my mom either.
See, my best friend is a
Like-
Taurus. I never got nothing iffy from her. Like me and her, we like this. Me and my mom butt heads.
Me
Me
and
and
my
my
mom butt heads,
cousin,
too.
she's a Taurus, butt heads.
My dad's a Taurus also.
So I'm like,
stuck.
any other Taurus,
Yeah.
only because my best friend Alexis, she's like the only one I could really
But
tolerate.
I respect Tauruses. I have a lot of
Right,
respect for them. I
right,
may not
right.
get along with Tauruses, but that's a sign that I really do respect. I
Yes,
like
they're
them.
strong as hell, and
Yes.
they mean what they say,
And they're very
say what they
loyal.
mean.
I like
They
them.
are.
Yeah.
They're humble.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Loyal. I said loyal.
Oh,
but yeah,
loyal.
that too.
I hate to jump around, but since we already on it, let's talk about the compatibility of signs.
Okay.
Okay.
Like which signs? Because let's just get into it.
You know,
Okay.
easily-
And Six, you
play.
looking at them between me and my partner.
Yeah, they're compatible.
Yeah.
So we
Pisces
So
and
our chart, I'm a Gemini.
Gemini and
He's a Libra.
Libra.
But we
Okay.
both air signs.
Yeah.
So, I was watching. I don't know if y'all familiar with Dr. Lalea Africa, but he was like he's an African spiritualist, and he get into teaching astrology to heal yourself and all of that. Astrology can help heal you as well. But so to be compatible with somebody, you kind of have to have three similarities within your chart, or three things that kind of bring y'all together. Between me and him, I feel like we both have air suns. I have a water moon. He has a fire moon. But I have a fire rising and he has a water rising. So we kind of got those three things. I feel like that connects us together. But
Tell
I'm
them they what our moons is.
I'm a Scorpio
There's
moon.
people watching, so
And
they
he's a
gonna want to know.
Sagittarius moon,
Uh-huh.
which Scorpios and Sagittarius really don't cling well. But
They
like,
find
at
things
all.
interesting.
Signs that are next to each other
but they
do
can't
not
go
They
as
get
deep.
don't.
along.
They're not gonna
if
get
the
along.
sign is next, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I feel like I don't really rock with Aries. Sorry, Donna.
I love Aries so much.
I love
Really?
Aries too.
so
But
Yeah,
we're not
I
compatible.
said that I just-
I'm not compatible with them. But
But I didn't mean to
love
cut you
But
off.
a
Vic,
lot
'cause
like
you
your
was
best
on that.
friends might be Aries.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and Aries is in my 11th house of friendship, so I do
Oh,
attract
yeah.
Aries as friends.
Yeah,
it's more
probably one of my closest friends, Aries.
Yes, I love
It
Aries.
just they
Can't
bring
relate.
the like the structure into your mind going crazy.
For sure, they're
Like-
very orderly.
They
That's
take
Aries.
your fun
Yeah, I don't really see
Uh-huh.
that
and kind of
part,
structure
but-
it.
Facts.
I just have to
They
think
real
like,
good at
but-
organizing and getting things structured.
Yeah.
But I
Like
can definitely
Dev.
see that.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's an Aries for sure.
Shout out to Deb, man.
But
Shout out
it's
to
just
the
like
kid.
if you're compatible with somebody, it's literally that. So it's
Yeah.
like energy. Like you know, you got a North Pole and a South Pole magnet. It's gonna go together, but you know, if you put the wrong magnet on there, it's not gonna go. It's just literally energy. So like you got a Leo
That's deep.
and a Pisces, they're just not gonna really. It's just energy. It's
But
just
you
gonna
know
clash.
what's funny? Because
So
I
it's
see
not
that
like
one
this
a
is
lot.
better
Don't
than this
like
or this is
me.
better. It's
He a
just
Leo.
like-
Leo.
And I was just finna say, I see Leo Pisces a lot.
You said Leos don't like you?
I don't think me and my son, we fight all the time.
Oh yeah, I'm not compatible with Leos.
He too.
Yeah. He too?
That don't mean nothing.
What that mean?
That's
He
why
still
that
got
don't
some-
mean
his energy.
nothing.
He still got some growing to do, right?
That's
sis?
crazy.
Yeah, they be born
Yeah.
with it for sure.
For sure.
For sure.
I saw it as a baby.
My son is
yeah, that is just
I'm like,
natural.
For
Like,
sure.
Because speaking of that JS6,
airheaded.
I have
So
an older
airheaded.
brother that's a
Don't
Leo,
walk into it.
and my other
Jonah,
brother is a
you
Pisces, and they always
I think
fought.
they can be.
Really?
Yeah, they did.
Jonah,
But
he
they,
walking
in a
the
sense,
hall.
they
I
always
gotta
saw
act like
similarities
he
the
is.
same though. I don't know because they got the same mom and dad. Because I peeped that, which I am the relationship. One of my keywords, a Libra, but I see the relation that's between them. They are interested in the same thing. So like attention, like spotlight, like
Libras and Leos.
no Pisces and Leos.
Pisces don't like attention.
Yeah, I
But
don't.
they can if
I feel
like
like I feel like
Pisces
they like
can kind
attention
of
from
reach out to
their
be like if
loved
the
ones.
Leos get too
Well,
much attention,
but
they'll
I-
reach out and be like, oh, like Pisces will sit back and be like, that ain't him. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
we probably
crazy.
was love.
cat.
She could,
Yeah,
you
sure.
could jump out and because you a Pisces, right?
Right,
Facts.
right, right.
Okay. I'm
she Mars first too.
Yeah, she.
so
She a
like
Pisces.
you know you can take the spotlight if you wanted it,
Yeah.
and so it make you uncomfortable because you feel like, man, I'm gonna outshine these cats.
Yeah, that.
No,
And then it's
yeah.
also like
I
if
don't
I
wanna
see
do it.
like a
Yeah,
Leo
yeah.
like doing too much,
That's
it's
the
kinda
humble
like,
part, ain't it?
You
should
doing
I-
too much.
Yeah, you doing
you're
too much.
You're doing too much.
Yeah.
I don't like that, and I
Yeah.
read that very.
And that's
So what do you
like,
do about that? Because it's like you
You
trying
distance
to,
yourself.
you
Yeah.
always. It seems like you.
Unless it's your
It
son.
feel like you dumbing yourself
No, I
down.
distance myself.
Do you ever feel do you ever feel regret about that? Not stepping out into what might be like your light?
Because y'all can't
not
keep
per
it
se.
in.
Sometimes I was just like, you know what I mean, like brush it off. You know,
Yeah.
it's whatever.
Yeah.
But it's on the mind though. Don't get me wrong. Because like I said, I come from that Leo and Pisces.
It be there. You be
It-
like, I know exactly what to do in this situation. Like you could get the situation together, but you like,
Yeah,
you don't really thirst for that attention.
Right. Yeah.
Y'all would sit and observe
and
sex
when,
before.
and like,
Yeah.
when y'all say
Yeah.
attention, it's like it's so many different
Forms
levels
of
of
it,
attention.
yeah.
So
Forms,
it's
yeah.
like I feel like with attention, I feel like Pisces as kids, I feel like they do yearn for a lot of attention from their parents.
I was gonna
But
say
as far as
Pisces
love,
like affection.
yeah, as far as love
Leo's
and
like
affection,
spotlight.
but
shine,
Leo's is like
attention,
notice me,
like,
yeah,
right.
right.
That kind of attention.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And I was gonna say just from the basics between the Leo and Pisces, they just want to get their word out.
yeah, they
At
want
the
to be
end
heard.
of the day, for understanding, and I believe that's what all attention in is all about. Because when you don't get that attention, it kind of takes away and make the. So an example of Pisces and Libra. So a Pisces will see what I mean not Libra but Leo. The Pisces will feel like they can sit and observe because Pisces y'all very spiritual. Y'all can
Yeah.
feel within. You get what I'm saying? So, boom. With that being said, the Leo really cheesing, like spotlight, confident, like fire. You feel me?
Low key blind.
And Pisces is very water sign. They can sit back and let it flow,
under
but
that.
they very confident too, though.
Right. Yeah.
So,
it's
like,
just like reserved.
Reserved.
Yeah,
Reserved
reserved
We
confidence.
just we don't have
Yeah.
we don't feel the need to do the most.
But after a while, the
Doesn't know
Pisces
better.
is really going to
That's
turn
right.
up to see what they gonna test the Leo out. Like we observed you for that long because we got our natural way to have what we got, but. Let's
So
see if
you
you
really solid.
let's see if you really who you really be portraying or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's what makes, in a sense, I'm sorry to say it, makes in a sense, the Pisces more realistic.
yeah,
Yeah.
most definitely. Leos can be very, very superficial and fake. Like, yeah.
They
Well,
could
I
put-
get
It's like a
From
facade.
somebody else
It's like a
specific
facade
person.
with them. Like everything's a facade.
I'm a
Don't get me
tell you
wrong.
that
Everybody has their
camera.
positive
But-
traits.
Yeah.
Leos have positive traits, but
Yeah.
they got negative too.
Damn.
Like I
So
said,
like-
Just say it. No, what do you?
I was gonna
I
say,
was-
and that's
But if
funny
I'm
you
saying
said that
that's
because I
a
was
good
just gonna say
example
that
of
like
a
we
person.
all kind of have something that we bring to the world, and that we got the other thing that's like,
that we weak
Keep that at
at. We
home.
weak
Yeah,
at.
like,
yeah,
Leos
for
are
sure.
really good actors and actresses. I
Yeah.
think they're really good.
So
at
can
that.
we run down the
Compatibility?
12 signs and compatibilities?
Oh, yeah, for
we
sure.
can actually run down like 6, I guess, because we.
I mean, we might as well do all
6?
12.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, we can do all 12, but
Easily.
simply
But
put,
if we do one, we kind of talking about the other one.
Facts.
For
So
real.
it breaks down
Yeah.
to 6.
Yeah.
Math now.
There's
Numbers.
elements, right? And then there's
Number, yeah.
Modalities.
and there's polarity. So within the elements, you have water and fire.
Can I ask them a question
Air-
first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you guys go off April the first month or January the first month? Okay.
So
Because
it
it's
really
two different.
starts at 8. It really
Because I'm
starts at
ignorant. So I really
No.
think.
Right,
yeah,
No, I really
that's
don't
okay.
know.
8. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
okay.
so
I
you
genuinely
just-
don't know. So I
was
was
told
taught
January.
January.
But Jay,
So
when
I
you say
think-
you ignorant, because I was taught that way too, we're not ignorant.
No, I genuinely
It's like
don't
the
know.
Bible, like AD and what's that, BC?
Yeah.
So like AD was Aries is the first month. AD, okay, so BC was before Christ. So Aries was the first month. AD is after death, like the Bible, which is January is the first month now. You get what I'm saying? But January is really like one of the last months. But it's just so deep because look how astrology and numerology relates to the Bible.
Right.
But that's why I asked that question. Like, because I didn't know if y'all guys go off of BC or AD. Because, like, the Old Testament, New Testament.
Yeah, I'm programmed.
Facts. And we here, too. But that's where we definitely got a challenge right now in our life to where
We still learning.
we still learning which one is really the original one.
You're never done learning.
Because they don't
Yeah.
teach
Yeah.
astrology. You know what I mean?
Searching.
So, okay, we going to go off, January, right? Because that's what, this the New Testament, what we live in a sense. You get what I'm saying? So, January, boom. We talking about compatible, right?
Yeah, she was getting down to the elements and
And
I was just saying.
I'm passing the ball to you.
Oh.
I just wanted to clear
You're
that
fine.
so we all can know.
Yeah, so
for-
she didn't start on April and be like, wait,
And
hold
you gotta
on,
be like,
January
right.
1st.
Yeah, for sure. Because Desire's really into that.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
she would
sure.
start
She's-
going off her knowledge.
For sure. Yeah, facts,
No,
facts.
you're good. But I was just saying that within the elements, there's water, fire, air, and earth. So water and earth are the feminine elements, and air and fire are the masculine ones. So that right there is just like those two are compatible. Air and fire, and then water and earth. Those are the two elements that are compatible with each other. But within those elements, water signs you have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio.
Water.
And within earth, you have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn.
Earth signs.
So those 6 are generally compatible with each other.
Which are negative.
Yeah, they're negative. Polarity.
Polarities.
Yeah, negative.
Water and earth.
Yeah, it's negative polarity, and then so that represents just femininity. And
Right,
then
right,
the
right,
positive polarity, you have air and fire. Air signs, you have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and fire signs, you have Aries, Sag, and Leo. So
The positive.
generally, those are the signs that are compatible with each other. Those 6.
Yep. And which, like, now, far as, like, so now we, after that,
the modalities.
modalities. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Modality mean what?
Yeah, me.
So
Yeah.
that's,
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. You can go ahead.
So
Marcus.
that it just basically gets into it's 3 modalities. It's gonna be 4 signs attached to each modality. So mutable would be mutable is like changing, like you're always going through different phases of life, getting to know yourself, relearn that type of stuff. That would be Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Virgos. So within the modalities, you have your polar opposites. So your polar opposite, my polar opposite, me being a Gemini, I'm a mutable Gemini. My polar opposite would be a mutable Sagittarius. So your polar opposite is kind of like your equal opposite. They kind of
They have what you don't, but they give you what you need. So
Exactly.
it's like,
And I also call that, so basically thinking, like the Gemini's thinking this way, the Sagittarius thinking this way. And it's 2 different thinkings. But at the end of the day, they think the same point.
yeah, they live on the same axis.
They
Like,
live on the same,
Virgo and
Yeah.
Pisces are on the same axis. Gemini and Sag are on the same axis. Aquarius and Leo are on the same axis. They live on the same
For
axis.
sure.
So it's like Aquarius want attention too. They just go about getting
They're
it
more
in a different
humble.
way than a Leo.
they're more
For sure,
humble
they're
about
more
it.
humble.
And they're also gonna try to be different rather than fit in like a Leo would. Leo wants to fit in. Aquarius wants to stand out, but they're both trying to get attention. Like Taurus and Scorpio. Taurus is like vain and ruled by Venus. Scorpio is more deep and less superficial than a Taurus.
Right.
But
Right. Scorpio
at the end
ain't-
of the day, they both have similarities. Like Taurus is possessive. Scorpio is obsessive.
Yeah.
Corey,
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
Cancer
So, and
is
then we get it-
motherly. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna tell them the modalities, but you can finish.
I was just saying, like, Cancer is motherly, like,
They call
stability
them
to the
the
household.
mother and the father.
Yeah, the
of
mother and the
zodiac.
father.
Cancer and Capricorn.
Cancer and
Capricorn's like,
Capricorn,
I'm
mother
working
and
for
father.
my
So
family.
For
Cancer
sure.
is like
Oh, the
the-
zodiac, yes.
Yeah.
Cancer is like the mother of the zodiac, and Capricorn is the father of
yeah.
the zodiac.
Because Cancer or Capricorn likes to work.
And LeBron is a
Cancer likes
Capricorn.
the mother and
That's
everything.
why he the father of the game. You know? I'm sorry, I'm sincere because I watched
That
more.
is a
I
good
followed
point.
dude as I was growing up because I relate to him, not having that father but having that mother.
Yeah.
But in a sense, he outbeat me because he was very strong-willed to make it happen.
Yeah.
And I used to be thinking, like, when I come from football practice, basketball practice, put on more in the game and see how he did it, you know?
Yeah.
But then there was other things outside of life going on to where I felt like, and because LeBron coach took him in. So he ain't had no choice but to go to practice. He ain't had no choice but to be disciplined. Like, because at the end of the day, he matured to see, like, I know where my life going.
Yeah.
He didn't have the same distractions you had.
He did.
Right,
I
right.
love it. Thank you.
People saved him from his distractions.
Yeah.
Man. But I don't mean to cut that. I'm sorry. I just got
No,
off
you're
topic.
good.
But
No, you good.
that's
We
what the
went off on a
Capricorn
tangent.
is.
It's okay.
Yeah, for sure. But and what else? Okay, 6. And Jay, like she's a Gemini. I'm a Libra. We compatible on an air tip. So air element and we very compatible. So we like in a sense turn each other on. We attract each other through our conversations.
They call the air signs the
thinkers,
the grandparents of the zodiac. So you got the water, which are like the babies. The fire signs, which are like the teenagers. The earth signs are the adults, and then the air signs are the elderly. So like kind of like the wisdom and the
And then when you do it by signs, you have the universal, then you have social, and then you have the personal signs. So personal signs is the first. What is it for?
You teach me.
Meaning what?
Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Yeah, so it's the first 4. So it goes Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, which are the personal signs. Then you have the social signs, which is Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, and then Libra. Those are the social signs. And
I didn't see that.
After that, you have Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, which are the last ones. So they're the universal signs that can like relate to everybody. And then also Pisces is like the oldest sign. Also, and as you go on, start from Aries. That's the youngest, just to like off what you were saying too.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, 6 and Jay, we still learning from her.
That makes sense though, because if it starts in April and then you gotta wait till get all the way back around to get to.
Wait,
March.
so you said April, May, June, July? Those are the 4 signs of what?
So it's Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, the first 4, and then
It's
it just
personal.
goes. Yeah, personal.
And then
After that is social.
and then universal.
I'm gonna talk to you that when we get off here. Yeah, because that's something that I didn't learn yet, but it's coming.
Yeah, man. And we ain't got much time left, man. And we ain't even scratched the surface. We definitely gonna have to do this again, man.
For sure.
Let's see where else we can take it real quick. We kind of went through the signs that match up. What you got? Compatibilities.
Oh yeah, we were doing the modalities. Yeah. So it's 3 modalities: mutable, cardinal, and fixed. Mutable, like I said, is changing. Cardinal is like they gotta go and they're driven to get to it. Like they're just straightforward,
orderly.
Fixed signs, they kind of like, they don't really change much. They just kind of, you can't teach an old dog new tricks type of thing. Taurus, Scorpio,
they don't budge.
Leo,
they don't budge.
Aquarius is our fixed signs.
Yep.
Capricorn, Cancer, Libra, and Aries are cardinal signs. So,
and the immutable is
Gemini's, Pisces, Virgo, and Sagittarius.
Okay. It's 3 of them, right?
Geminis are compatible.
Yeah, for sure.
I still don't get that, but hey.
Yeah, it's confusing, right?
It comes with time.
It definitely does.
Sure. It's about 6 years invested.
Oh, yeah. But see, y'all still together.
Yeah.
So it's something there.
So that means y'all still have to learn from one another. Like me and her.
Those challenges.
For sure. That's what relationships is about. You have to learn from each other. Because if you don't, it's going this way.
I check out. This is this guy who got me in the podcast named Zoe Williams. He out in California. I did an interview with him, but he teaches that like your relationships are basically mirrors of things that you need to work on. So like you gonna feel like somebody testing you, but it's like they not testing you. That's just where you weak at. So your relationships is there to like fill in the cracks. And why have you never been in a relationship? I've never been in a relationship, but I feel like
because I don't have nothing I need to work on. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That's Virgo.
But that's what you saying though, right? 6 facts.
That's basically what you're saying though.
Yeah.
I feel like
I was just joking. That's the first
but
time
no, that was deep though. Like that was off the tip of your head because
It came out. I
felt the energy. Yes. Okay.
So how do you like
Zoe Williams? Facts.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Zoe Williams, man. He just messed me up with that. I just forgot what I was
Take your
trying to
time.
talk.
Process it, 6, because you saying it for a reason, baby.
Yeah, she just fucked me up. That's
Finish
crazy.
it.
She said she never been in a relationship?
Yeah, she said that.
Oh, you did?
When we was doing the
So what do you think about that whole thing about like your person you're in a relationship with teaching you different things that you need to learn too?
Me?
Yeah.
In general.
Just in general, anybody.
Go ahead, babe. Oh, can I? Babe, you want me to start? Okay. I love that because that's what we in the process of doing right now, 6. Me and my girl had a little altercation going on, and we was going this way. But me personally, I felt like I can go this way like that. It ain't done yet because I need some things within me that need fixed. Yo. So meaning those weaknesses, they need challenge so I can get strong at them.
Right.
You feel me? Like, and it comes in that angle to where it's like, ooh, the devil want me to get off Deem and really go out and try to get someone else and really play with them. But nah, why do that? Because I'm wasting my time. Because I'm gonna always have to deal with these problems.
Right.
Then you wouldn't be elevating.
Now,
You wouldn't be settling.
And that's the only thing I
Going
worry
downhill.
about is not having ever been really in a relationship. I feel like it's places that I probably could grow, but because I'm not being tested in that way, that I can't get that growth.
You would never.
But you could be getting tested in other ways, though. That don't necessarily have to come from a relationship.
Which is since you do have to, keep in mind, like how she just said. And it might not come from a relationship, but at the same time, if you... Because we can't speak on you personally. But if you feel like, damn, relationship, let me see. Because in a sense, like, that's like if I go work out. I work out myself. It's going to be harder than me having a partner to go work out with me. Like if I got a partner...
Maybe.
Huh?
Maybe, or that alone time might focus you and get rid of your
And
distractions.
that goes in sometimes.
Yeah.
It's not full time. That's just sometimes. So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Even if you are in a relationship.
Yeah.
To where like you do need that time to yourself and that partner need that time to themselves.
I'll be needing a gang of time to myself. Like
Me too.
I'll be like, man, you know what? I think I kind of like you. Then I'll just be like an hour into just chilling. I'll just be like, man, hey, I need you to get way far away from me, man.
It's like you be
Because it helps you reflect you. It helps you reflect you because when you went around someone, you carrying other energies, little that we know.
Yeah.
That's that third triangle
Yeah,
party
you
I'm telling you
harness
about.
it. Yeah,
like if
yeah.
you with somebody, the third triangle, which is the higher power universe, is telling you we have
some
work
challenges to
here.
overcome.
Yeah.
which we don't see as us.
Yeah.
But we have work here, so that means that higher power is creating some space between y'all to make it happen for y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it works different like that. Like, whoa, it make you look at it like through your what's this called? Your
Peripheral vision.
peripheral vision. Because it's like this is like the angles. That's why I said like
Looking
Pisces,
at
y'all
your
good at
lesson.
angles. Y'all look at things like this, like sometimes. 'Cause my brother does it a lot of time, and he's born with it. He's very potent as a Pisces. And he might look at this, and I'm gonna tell him look at this. Even though me and my brother ain't looking at eye to eye, but right now he's gonna feel this because he see his brother's not playing with this. You feel me? So boom. It just be like that. It might be weird sometimes, and it might be awkward. It might be uncomfortable, whatever. But you have to embrace it because that's what's really going to bring you freedom at the end of the day.
Facing your lesson and being able to accept change.
Facts, because those demons need love, just how like our angels need love. That we want to give our angels love because they angels as we think as on earth, like the love. Angels are love carrying, but them demons can help you during devil times because they demons. Demons are angels at the same time. Like God gives them, the higher power gives demons permission to really get in your possession for you to learn and wake up. Because at the end of the day, them demons going to help you to love more.
And get
Which
you
reach to the higher power.
Yeah, which is the higher power.
Which is the higher power.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Like whenever you dark, you just need love, really. Like it's just you just really
You need some closure.
Some understanding.
I'm so big on that.
Yeah.
I
For
am
sure.
big
Closure.
on closure.
Closure.
Yes.
Love. For sure. Understanding.
Yes. I
Yeah.
just want to
But-
make sure we're on the same page.
For sure. That
Because once
triangle.
we part, it's like,
And
hold
sometimes,
on, wait. I need to know why.
Yeah.
You have to.
What happened?
No, bruh, I got a theory on why. And I don't mean to overtalk because it's really about the guest, but I feel like that's where anger comes from, not knowing why. Because once you know why,
Word
it
that.
allows you to deal with the situation. It's like, okay, if it's like somebody don't like you, a lot of dudes would get mad if you like, now you can't have a number. But if you just tell him why you can't have a number, he'd be like, okay, my shoes is fucked up. I can deal with that.
So it's like
But
you
when
learning
in
from
the
your
not
mistake,
knowing, you
yeah.
be just like,
Yeah.
but why though?
I
Why?
heard that a long
And
time
you-
ago. You only get mad over things you don't understand.
That
For
is
sure.
so
And,
true.
hey, but listen,
That's so
that's
true.
part of that triangle, that higher power in the universe, things that we don't see, but we feel. But since we can't see it, we don't know why we feel it.
Right.
Yeah.
So we left in a dark spot.
Yeah.
So you
So
look at
we're-
things around you like, you made me mad.
So in a
And
sense,
it
like
ain't
with me and my
even
girl,
that.
hey, this is so much beautiful. Like, listen, I put it like this. You know the sea, right? You know it's like up under the sea is real life dirt, like where the Scorpios live at. Now we talking astrology, because Scorpios really stick to themselves, and they sit in one spot, long as it's warm, and the sand right there.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's what they do in real life.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what they do in real life. See, I get real. And my daughter's a Capricorn. That's one of the key words is reality. But I'm saying, though, like they stick to themselves. And if you come mess with them, they... Oh, sorry.
They stink.
No, you good.
They are stinking, but they only got to move their tail. From the biggest whale that's coming to mess with them. If the whale trying to dig deep to where the whale can't breathe no more, where it's dry land, boom, it's that. But I'm sorry, I don't mean, that was a different story, and take that in. But I'm saying, like, far as the deep of the ocean and the surface of the ocean. So meaning we in life have to go deep. Sometimes it might get lonely, it might get dark, but we have to understand that deepness that's coming to us that we can't see. That's why we go deep, so we can see. And then when we go deep, we go through it. And then we come right back up and be able to tell the surface how that deep was. Yeah. To communicate it for the cycle of understanding life.
You're not you for you, you for the people watching you.
For the why, hey, for the why, Six. For the why. For the why.
Yeah.
Real talk.
How can astrology like help you get through the understanding, the lack of understanding?
You're saying like just in like
go ahead, DC. Yeah.
Just
Like,
in
In general, yeah,
In
that's
general.
a general question.
In general, because like it's you. That's where
Well,
your test come from.
If you don't know
Sure.
yourself, then you can't really understand anything else. So the thing is with astrology, that's just knowing yourself basically. Knowing yourself, knowing other people. It's also knowing the world because you know transits like you just said the on January, what day was that? That we got
December
superpowers?
21st.
Yeah.
Saturn was conjunct Jupiter, so that's like that has nothing to do with us personally, but that's just like happening in the world and it's affecting us. I mean, we didn't. I didn't get
But
my
then
Saturn.
the
I
point
ain't either.
is,
But
And my stimulus. I didn't get that
me neither.
not yet.
Somebody in the
Not yet.
Capitol. Somebody get somebody that was in the Capitol yesterday.
They're doing too
I
much.
need one.
either. Right.
But the beauty of it, because I feel like you want to really know why, and I like that you say like in
I'm
your
always
life,
in search of whys.
But
All the time.
listen, Six. God, I just lost my train of thought because that why is sticking out big to me right now, and this is energies that I get. I'm sorry. Wow, because y'all was just talking. I was listening to y'all conversation, so that's processing in my head, and it lost my train of thought. What I was about to bring to the conversation.
Where was you at? It might be able to jog
I
in.
was just saying that basically, in order to know yourself, you have like in order to know
Your why.
other things. you
Say
have to know
less. Say
yourself.
less. Okay, thank you. Basically, you really have to separate yourself from the world sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, and I'm putting this out there to the world now. Me and my girl, when we don't see eye to eye, I would really go in a dark room and get deep to understand myself before I try to talk to her about it and not use the right words or whatever to help us connect. For me to understand like on a big spectrum, you get what I'm saying? Like to really understand, to know the reason why. Because when you do that, it's like praying, because you're really seeking to really understand the word why. Like you really have to put work into that word why. Yeah. And it might hurt sometimes. It might not feel good.
And sometimes you might not get it from who you're looking for. It's going to come from within you sometimes.
It's going to come from within you, babe, and from a higher power in the universe that we live in. Trees and all. That stuff is living. Yeah. With a higher spiritual power. That goes into astrology as we speaking, though. But that's more until we talk more about it, too. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's so deep. Like, and this is the only reason I know, like, this stuff and I feel it, because it comes to me. Like I said, you know, like when we went to the restroom, you get what I'm saying? We had to use the restroom, Six. Like, this stuff come to me. Like,
That's gonna sound crazy on camera.
That's gonna sound crazy. But listen though, Six. If they tune out the BS, they gonna understand it. They gonna understand it. They gonna understand it, man. They gonna understand it. Like, and I'm a real guy. It ain't no other way around it. You feel me, Six? But this is for everybody in the world, though.
Yeah. I'm just being funny. I'm always gonna make a joke.
I know, but I want them to stay focused.
Yeah.
I want them to stay focused because we trying to find something, and we are finding something. You feel me?
Definitely.
And it comes like that. And I'm in the process of that. I'm sorry, Six, but I love this.
What
It's a
you
passion.
because we never got back to what you had in that phone.
Oh, her chart. She was doing her chart.
Man, we jumped around
Yeah,
so
it
much.
was
We
all
definitely
specific.
got
that.
Okay. I think we were finding her life purpose, her North Node.
Oh, yeah, her North Node.
Yum.
So your North Node.
I think I know what it is. But go ahead.
You think you do? Okay.
I think.
So what's your answer before she give it to you? Because if you get it right, that's beautiful.
Okay, I think my purpose.
Your sign, I'm saying, right?
She
Just say
probably
the
can go
just
off
say the
based off her
my
sign.
ascendant.
No, she can
That's
just
what
go
I'm
ahead. and
No,
say what she
go
thinks
ahead.
it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Helping others, support, because that's two things I'm really big on. Problem solving. Those are three things I'm big on. So if it surrounds around any
A
of those,
cardinal. You sound like a cardinal.
She's a Cardinal rising, but
Okay.
well, I'm not gonna say you're wrong, However, your North Node is in the 5th house, and it's also in the sign of Scorpio. So that means your South Node is in the sign of Taurus, and it's in the 11th house. So more so in this lifetime, you probably need to focus on helping yourself before others and being more selfish.
Scorpio,
and actually taking pride in some of your work and things that you actually accomplish instead of giving other people credit for certain things.
And Desire, can you tell her, since we in the Aquarius, babe, what you were saying?
I was going to just give a quick story.
Oh, go ahead.
So, COVID happened. Something happened to where me and my son became homeless. 2 months. I had to figure out what I was going to do, how we were going to do this on my own. I couldn't depend. I was really dependent on my mom. I'm the only child. She helped with everything. So, I had to come out of the routine of calling, getting resources.
Reaching out.
Yeah. I had to figure it out on my own. So then, boom, got an apartment, paying bills, got a job, blase, but I was still hard on myself. Like, I never took a step back to look like I did that.
Yeah.
I came out of this.
Because you're so busy.
I found my happiness, and I was distracted trying to make everybody else happy, trying to make my significant other happy, make sure I'm the best person, best parent that I can be, make sure I'm presentable for my mother or my parents, like, or for the outside world, until I said, fuck that. I'm just about to, I got to figure it out on my own. I've never been more happy. Honestly.
So, honestly, with you, I have a Scorpio North Node as well. And and it's also, this lifetime, you have to tap more into your spirituality. And
be more deep.
Be more deep.
Which is more within,
and also
right?
relax more this lifetime, because you've worked so hard in previous lifetimes that you're really tired. But not like, ooh, I'm tired. But like, I'm tired.
Mentally.
Like, I'm really about to put it,
Yeah.
mentally tired. So it's like, you really got to do more for yourself. And get more deeper with yourself. Get more in tune with your spirituality.
Learning on how to, what I can do for myself. How am I getting that self-care?
But also, don't forget to relax. And don't be so hard on yourself.
And people think focusing on yourself is a bad thing, and it's not. Because
it's
like, I'm not affecting you. Focus on yourself too.
I'm helping you by working on myself so that
you gotta fill your glass to be able to fill
anybody else.
Babe, you hurting?
I was literally pouring out of it.
You hurting?
And I was like,
A6, me and Babe was talking about that.
I was so
I love that
done.
quote.
And I was like,
that's the balance of a Libra.
I gotta fill myself up.
In order for me to feel her up, and I don't feel myself up. Scale like this.
I was seeing like a
feel it.
difference.
I just like that though. I like the beauty
Oh,
of it.
versus
my bad.
pouring.
Oh,
good. I'm not. We just talking.
damn,
No. I know it probably got lost in the audio. My bad. Can you kind of?
Oh yeah, man, dang, that's my fault.
But you was just finding yourself and realizing that.
Knowing that I was pouring from an empty cup.
Yeah.
Realizing that first, and then literally seeing it like, how am I going to fulfill? How am I going to
Feel myself.
elevate if I'm pouring nothing? Like, I'm literally giving nothing.
Right.
I'm giving everything I already had. I'm everything. So how am I in the same space? Boom, can't get that no more. And then you elevate because you're taking more for yourself. You're being selfish. And it's like, oh, I like this. I need this. I'm growing from it.
To fill your cup up.
Yeah. To be able to give.
Reach out, man.
Willingly, not forcefully. You feeling forcefully. Type shit.
Right. Within. Oh, this is beautiful.
We got like 20 minutes left. What's something that y'all think everybody need to know about astrology, or something that might be able to help them?
Well,
especially
first,
in
figure
the
out
time.
your birth time.
Yeah.
Birth time.
Let's start
the
there.
exact time.
Know what time you were
Exact
born.
birth time.
Okay.
Because that's going to give you the precision on everything that you need.
But I wouldn't
And
say... Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go
Women
ahead.
are so ahead. I didn't even hear the question that you asked.
He was just saying, what do you... what should we give to people? What advice would we give to people about astrology?
Or, what do we think everyone should know?
Yeah.
Generally. Okay, sorry.
But I was just saying, it's going to give you the precision that you need. And it's all about getting to know yourself. So you want the right information so you can have the right information for yourself.
To guide yourself to get the information you want.
And don't let it overwhelm you, because astrology is overwhelming.
Because I was going to say, there's nothing in particular I feel like anyone needs to know, because everybody learns about this stuff at the right time. Like, when they're supposed to learn about it.
And sometimes you need a coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes
You could use one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if it doesn't
Like
come
she's
that-
my
yeah.
coach. Like if I got
She's
astrology
our
questions, I'd be
coach,
like,
Because you
man.
can
what
get
is
lost.
this?
You can get
No,
lost.
for real.
Like
True.
you said, it's a
Facts.
rabbit hole. So as long as you
It's
got
a
somebody
rabbit
that's
hole.
guiding, like you getting crazy, you're like, hold on, scoot
Yeah.
back over
Right,
here.
yeah,
like,
like-
come on, we gonna get through this.
Yeah.
Literally.
And that comes
Literally,
with the
like-
passion of anything you like in life or love. Like she came to us.
Yeah.
Like little that we know, this is these
Well,
are,
I came to her.
but or
both
whatever.
times.
I'm just saying
Yeah.
though, like how she was able to be so powerful on what we already love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a sense, astrology brought me and her together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. It make everything
I mean,
make sense.
because it was a common interest for both of us, so I was like, "Ooh, he like astrology? He know what I know."
And y'all
And
getting,
just-
y'all learning together.
And
getting
then
Yeah.
Gemini and
spending
Libra is
We
together.
be
very
so happy when we
compatible.
get
So when we
astrology
talking
books.
about
I'm
it,
like, I got us a new book. We about to
it'd
read
be a different story. It's like nobody else can talk like how we talk.
Yeah.
Do y'all do like take clients and stuff like that?
No.
We ain't get there yet.
I do.
Oh yeah, she
I
does.
do readings.
She
yeah,
does.
I do. I
You
do.
do
I do reading.
I do. I do natal chart, synastry. I do tarot. You guys can check out my Instagram page. It's desire.destiny3 on Instagram. So if you guys would like a reading, I have a new service list up actually. So if you guys want a reading,
Hey,
I don't
black
charge
business.
an arm and a leg or
She
nothing
the
like that
queen,
either. Because
though.
there's some people who charge like $100 a reading.
Yeah. For natal readings on
Yeah,
top of that,
like,
like
just, yeah,
What's
just,
a natal reading?
basically just
a
your
natal
chart.
chart.
What she was
Oh.
just doing for
Oh,
you,
okay,
looking
yeah,
at your
yeah.
chart. And,
yeah, it's nothing crazy. But
And you can
Yeah.
go deeper than that?
Oh yeah.
And words natal reading is like what you was born to come here to do, right?
it's just like a reading over your whole natal chart. Just-
Basically, give you understanding of your chart.
Yeah.
And,
So
of your
meaning of
life.
your life while you here living.
Breaking down your zodiac.
For sure. Because she had our son and it was a lady that came in and read your natal chart named Brittany.
Oh yeah, she did a health astrology reading.
I remember you talking
Okay.
about
But that was part of your
And
natal
so-
though, right, Jay?
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a part of the natal, but it was more so based on
On
health.
health.
Yeah.
Right, but that's how I was able to see like that natal
us-
meaning like when you're born into this world.
I was gonna say natal, prenatal. I'm trying to
Fact.
put the two
Okay,
together.
look, and it connects to that. It connects to that. That's where my mind is going, but then I also seen it hands on when she had
Yeah.
my son.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? So
So like each zodiac sign have a body weakness that will. I'm not gonna say weakness, but something that's more prone to illnesses. So me being a Gemini, I have weaker lungs.
Okay.
So I can't. Gemini shouldn't really smoke, and it's deeper. Like if you get a natal reading, she's gonna get deeper with the chart because it's not just your sun sign; it's your chart.
Okay.
So what
And
she
the-
sees in your chart, but just on the basic level, that's my weak body part is my lungs. So I should work out more. I should run more. I should avoid smoke. That type
trying
of
to
stuff.
strengthen her lung.
Yeah,
And
strengthen
then
my
J and
lungs.
6, like literally every sign has a body part.
Right.
Like it's Pisces, it's your feet.
Yeah.
I heard that before. You're supposed to good care of your feet.
Take good care
For
of your
sure. Yeah.
But y'all good
Why?
on y'all feet.
Keep
But
it.
you
Why
gotta
is
take-
that?
Because
I
that
can't dance.
So it
yeah,
starts.
facts, yeah.
It starts.
You think on your feet
It's the whole
standing.
connection. It's like the connection to everything, honestly. But it starts with Aries. That's
Yeah,
the first.
the
So it
head.
starts with the head.
Mm.
Pisces is the last, so it ends with the feet.
Yeah.
But like Scorpios,
Makes so
theirs
much
is sex
sense.
organs.
Mine's is
Theirs
my
their
kidneys.
sex organs. So
That's
they
why
have to really take.
Scorpios, that's why
Scorpio
they-
women can have problems
Yeah.
having babies.
Yeah.
Or not saying
Okay,
that
'cause the
they
kidneys
do.
do
Let me
go
clear the
across
air.
the back
But that
to
could
the
be
back.
something they should look out for
Yeah.
their reproductive
I never
system
do
more.
that.
Like take good care of
Okay.
it. So
And then hers is lungs, arms, and hands
Yep,
as a
the
Gemini.
arms.
So
Yep,
that's
I'm
why
a
she
Gemini.
said on her
My
health chart when
arms
she
are
had my
so
look,
son,
my finger be.
the lady that came and read her thing
I
was
swear,
talking
my
about
other
her
Gemini
lungs,
rising
you
friends.
know?
They got long
Arms,
arms.
yep.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
What do you gotta take care of?
Huh?
She's
What
a
do you
Pisces.
have to
She's
take-
a Pisces.
My feet.
Oh,
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was just saying
Yeah,
I'm a
1, 2,
Gemini
3.
rising, so my arms and my legs.
And so
are really long,
and
even
so
though
she
I'm
have
short.
that. She have Gemini in her
Like, my
chart,
arms are,
so it's
like,
gonna be.
really long.
She's gonna pick
Your
up those
ascendant
type of
is
energies
Gemini?
as well.
For sure.
And they can get all this information from you on your what's your Instagram?
It's desire.destiny3 on Instagram.
Desire.destiny3 on
Yep.
Instagram. Get your Instagram again.
What is my Instagram?
Go look up the Root Season Oil
Yeah,
Instagram
root
too.
season
man.
oils. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
I got one.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Now, I want to get rid of all this, but these shows be keeping me
I
like
mean, you
tethered.
have to kind of use them.
I
Yeah,
got to,
to
but I need to
promote.
figure out
How to make
balance.
it just one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to find that balance, man, because I don't like. Sometimes I put my phone
It be
down,
too much
and then I
going-
look up and it be in my hand. I'll be like, "How did that even happen?"
Yeah.
I thought I
It's
put
like
you-
I thought I
magical.
put you
Right,
down.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I thought I walked away from you.
Man, well, we got 15 minutes left, man. I think we hit a lot of stuff today.
sure.
We definitely got to have y'all come back. Let's play some more of this in my bag game till
Okay.
we get up out of here, man. So y'all,
It's
any
on
one of
you.
y'all
Hold
can
on.
pick
Okay.
another one.
Okay.
Some interesting stuff in there.
Super random.
reason to leave someone on red. So I personally think you can leave someone on red for anything. I don't think there's a particular reason you have to like respond. You don't want to respond, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Personally, why would you?
Why would I? If someone says something not worth replying to, like, okay, I'm not gonna respond. Or if someone, okay, to go a little deeper,
I'm sorry, Desire. What did you just say? Because you talk so fast. I'm sorry.
If somebody texts, okay, she won't respond back.
Yeah, something that's not worth replying to. I'm not gonna respond
to on my way. If somebody tell you I'm on my way, do you say okay?
I usually don't, but I guess people like when you do.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna move until you say okay.
Yeah, I just found that out.
So in a sense, confirmation.
Give me a thumbs up.
I read it and put my
like
phone
it.
down and like go do what I'm doing, but I guess people like for you to say
and
okay.
I will do the same. If you don't say nothing, I'm gonna just assume you good.
Yeah.
Yeah, most people that I deal with, they'll call and be like, still on?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Pick up your phone.
Confirm. Yeah.
But something I won't respond to a long paragraph.
Definitely. As soon as I see that you wrote a paragraph, I'm not reading that.
Unless it's a nice one, but if you trying to
do.
tell me about myself,
Depend
I don't
on
have
what
the
it's
energy,
about.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
I'll say okay.
Yeah.
Or I might not respond.
I'm
It
not
depends on what
reading
it's about.
paragraph.
If it's you trying to tell me about myself or something like that, it just depends though, because
Yeah.
I'm not cutthroat like that, but
I
like.
can't imagine somebody trying to tell you about yourself. You're like, I got this.
Let me tell you about you, because you was born. Oh, snap.
What time was you born?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you.
Clearly.
And man, that's so deep because water signs are so protective. They got their guard up. Like, hold on, like you
Yeah.
can't get behind this wall.
That is true.
Before, like, yeah,
That
okay.
is true.
That's crazy.
That's
What about you?
I'm over here thinking like, dang, what do I be leaving people on red for? I mean, I would say like if I'm feeling negative energy from the message and I ain't in a good mind space at that moment to respond, you will get left. I wouldn't even open it honestly because I just feel the energy through it. I'm like, I'll get back to it. I don't like to ignore people though because I don't like people to feel ignored. I want to give them some type of feedback.
Yeah.
But if it's like, okay, if it's something that is just an okay message, then okay, I'll leave that on red. But getting more deeper with it, I don't really like to leave people on red. I like to get them some type of response, but
the communicator
Clubhouse
Gemini,
Mars.
so it's hard for
Me
her
and
to
Clubhouse
not do that.
Mars.
my 12th exactly.
Trying to be
So
all
my
nice
Virgo,
and stuff.
Her
And
Virgo.
it's in the house of Pisces, so trying to be nice, like.
I get
okay.
that
Yeah, I do
from
be trying to be
Capricorns
nice.
and Taurus, trying to stay equal on all sides.
really
Like, they don't-
Capricorns?
Is
Yeah.
that Capricorn?
Don't get
Yeah,
her started.
yeah.
I ain't got
So
nothing bad
and
to
I
say.
see that because our daughter is
Like,
very
outside.
observant.
Uh-huh.
Like, but so that's our daughter. So between me and her, so she's not about to pick a side. She about to see how
Yeah.
she see it
She gonna write.
for all sides. Like, hold on.
Okay, that's true.
Like,
Well,
Yeah.
why would
That's
you
true.
leave somebody on red?
as a Libra, and I feel that within myself, I don't like confrontation.
yeah.
So if it's like something crazy going on, I see like
Yeah,
y'all
yeah.
craziness is going on,
Yeah.
and it's like for entertainment, I'm going to back away from it because it's like,
Definitely.
or I might not back away from it because at the same time, I want to help them learn that this is not important to be arguing over. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that justice,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Libra skill,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I feel
Libras
that.
do not like confrontation.
we don't like
Uh,
conflict. We
yeah.
They don't like nothing unpleasant. Like
We- yeah.
fighting and stuff, that's unpleasant. They
we
don't
love
like
the
that.
You
opposite,
about to throw my balance off.
Right.
you
Yeah,
about to-
they're like no.
and it ain't worth it.
No, it's
Yeah.
never worth it.
It's
man.
never worth it.
Unless it's worth it.
Unless
it's
like
like-
unless
You
it's,
said it's never worth it. You said
Unless it's worth it. Unless
sure.
you feel like
Huh.
that's
because
Pisces and Gemini
just
right there.
knowing that how much Libras don't like confrontation, sometimes you have to have that confrontation to get through an obstacle.
But I say Libras are the type like okay,
Ooh,
Aries
I like
and
where you
Libras are
coming
both
from with
cardinal.
that.
Aries like confrontation. They'll
Aries
pick a fight,
love
they'll
it.
end a fight, they'll
Oh,
start a fight.
they're the
they'll-
daredevils. They
okay.
love
They're the
challenges.
dare-
Yeah, they like challenges. Libras
Walker.
opposite them, and they're like, okay, I don't like any of that stuff. That's ugly. That's unattractive. That's
yeah,
not cute.
That's messy.
But Libra is the type to settle a dispute, but not with violence or
Not
like
with violence.
confrontation. They
We know how
settle
to
a
crack that
different way.
ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, like more so talking or like okay, like you know,
The
they're more
elephant in
like
the room.
justice and like judges
The
and like
elephant in the
stuff
room.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What about
And this,
you, Jay?
oh yeah, Jay.
Yeah.
A lot of people get left on red.
She's a
her
Not
Pisces.
purposely.
That's a
do that a
Pisces,
lot.
yeah.
I said that's her
Like,
Pisces.
I don't know, we be going to go sometimes.
It's not intentional.
For
It is
sure.
intentional because sometimes I really just don't have the energy to respond, or I don't feel like talking. Like I said, I'm the only child. Even through text, I don't want to talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just.
Can I ask a question?
Honestly, if we got a
Scrolling.
confrontation, call me. Please
Yeah.
do not text me and send me these long messages.
Swear,
about
'cause I'm
And
not
I'd rather
what it
see
is,
you
like,
face
call
to
me.
face.
That's a mutable thing
Because
now.
over the
Yeah.
phone, we can
Okay.
both get hype. over phone.
And not even that, we can feel each other's energy just because sometimes
More,
things can get misunderstood through text message. Like, she said this, but let me call her. Okay, you wasn't saying
really
it like that. Yeah, like, it's like, it can be misunderstood through
I feel like being on the phone really fast is the process.
It does.
Versus when you text, it's like a journal that
because
you
you
write.
got more to
Same
go
in
off of. You can hear
person.
tone.
You can hear the
But
energy,
sometimes
right.
that first thing is not the good thing.
Somebody I know, they had
get
a
what I'm
tenant
saying?
who was a Cancer, and she was sending like all this like rowdy, like long messages to the person who's
See,
the
now
landlord.
that's a different
and the
story,
landlord,
yeah.
I know the landlord called her and was like basically like what's going on? Like what's up?
Yeah.
She's like, oh hi, like
Right,
passive
yeah.
aggressive Cancer.
Yeah.
Toxic.
Yeah,
toxic.
toxic.
Yeah,
No
I work in
offense to
customer
any
service.
cancers
I get
out
that
there.
a
Right,
lot.
y'all got pros too. So
Yeah.
People
It's
already
y'all
just
good.
be thirsty to go off on somebody.
For
So
no
you just happen
reason.
to catch it. You never. I heard this too, man. You never really battling somebody. You battling their mom, their dad, whoever they was raised by. It's not them.
It's deeper.
It's
That's
deeper.
true.
Whoever put
That
that
is
in them,
very
man.
true.
They pass.
Whoever they downloaded that from is
Yeah.
who you really battling. Like,
And that's what the challenges is that we have to face to get learn from, right?
and once you
good.
realize that,
That's-
you be
ooh.
having more empathy than anything for people.
Yeah.
You be like, damn, I feel so bad for you that you hurt.
For sure.
Nice.
Because I wasn't
Right.
punch you, but now I see that you just like
I
you really need a
understand
hug.
And that's like
Like
looking
that.
at it from like a
Man,
Pisces perspective too,
I'm
because
like,
we see the
yeah,
bigger picture
yeah.
things too.
That's
We
how-
be
that's how
like,
you
okay,
heal
it's not
stuff,
personal.
man.
Yeah.
It's just a you
Sure.
problem. And
Uh-huh.
you have your own personal thing.
And I'm willing to be here to help. You
think-
know?
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe Pisces women
No,
can see. No, what she was just saying.
What'd she say, babe?
She said how Pisces basically can
See things from a bigger,
see
like
things
a
from
higher perspective.
how to not
It
take
takes
things so
time.
personal. And that's
It's
what
a
it
you
is.
grow into that. You
Yeah,
extra.
because-
It's personal when you younger.
Yeah.
You got to grow out of that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I
they
think
do say Pisces
they're
it take like
understanding.
7 times for them to really get mature in life.
And
For
the men,
sure.
yeah.
I see that.
I still
It-
feel.
That's so funny.
I
I'm
feel like
probably on
it's,
like my second try.
Yeah.
I think I'm like probably.
But we gonna be
I'm
here
probably
to-
at like 5.
I'm almost there.
I'm at 5.
I think I'm probably like 5 or 6.
Because I really
man,
do step
'cause
outside myself instead of taking things personal. I don't do that.
And I feel like y'all
I don't
like
give
that
myself
because
enough
y'all get
credit. Y'all see what I just did there.
y'all get
Yep,
the y'all get
that's
the
what it is.
last
That's
of
what it
everything
is.
because y'all the last sign. So like all the signs going through it, but y'all get it like bigger than all of them. That's why y'all got imagination. So where y'all look at the whole bowl, like how
We
am I
got
about
time to dream.
Yeah, I got time to dream, to see the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Man.
pick one more out of there.
okay, go
I
ahead.
think we got
Reggie.
time for one.
That's on me, ain't it, baby?
Hey man, I hope you pick this one, man. Hey, yeah, I like the way you switching it up. Bro.
Let's see, baby. Biggest turn off pet peeves.
Oh, base turn out slash repeat.
So in a sense, just basically my biggest turn off.
Yeah, or pet peeve, it could be the same thing.
So like and I like this because little things I'm sensitive to.
yeah,
And I got a lot of things, so let me really download this, process this, and let it out.
I had to take a deep breath.
I got to. Like, can this be personal within me?
Yeah,
Okay, for sure. All right. And it hits me so deep because I don't want to say it because it's one of my fears that I don't want to say, but I'm about to say it because I'm working on my fears in life.
Walk into it, bro.
Walk into it for sure. I gotta walk that talk. Facts, man. I'm gonna say when I'm failing at something, failing at something, and like I know it's gonna be a process for me to get better at it. So dealing with my weaknesses to make it a strength in life.
Is a pet peeve.
That's a pet peeve. I
You got a
can't
problem with patience?
Yes.
And you know,
Oh.
like,
okay.
because you trying to get to it.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
get to it.
Yeah.
And it's a process. It doesn't happen overnight, you know? And that's what makes me so sad, you know? Like,
Yeah.
But it's
I feel that.
rewarding.
but I gotta keep in mind, like I was saying, that love triangle.
Because you
It's
know the
always
effect
a-
you could have if you had that trait. You know how powerful you can be. That's just my interpretation.
That's what it is. I'm gonna say, cause I'm saying this, but you helping me.
Yeah, man.
So I feel exactly what you like. Yeah. So patience and that it comes with. It doesn't happen overnight. You feel me? But if I had it, oh my God. Like
I'll be the coldest type.
type shit.
Type shit, bro.
Real talk.
What about you?
One of my biggest turnoffs for pet peeves. I'm so optimistic. I think it's hard for me to think of negative stuff offhand. Like it really is. I'm not even just saying that. I'm trying to think.
Hey, if you don't want to go there, because you got to protect that ability to have a positive paradigm. If you can't think of nothing,
Don't force it.
Because
people
try their whole life to try to strip their mind.
Type shit. Like,
I hate. Well, one thing I'll say that I do hate is when people are overly self-absorbed, when they like literally make everything about themselves. Like if you want to distance yourself and you're like going into a retreat and you're just not really talking to nobody, they want to take it personal. Like, oh, like why are you ignoring me? Why are you doing this to me? Everything's not about you. Yeah, that's annoying. No, that's annoying. But yeah, that's what I will say.
I got a question though. I'm trying to.
What?
Okay.
Like retreat away?
No, take things personal.
I like that. Pisces take things personal.
Yeah, but I don't think it's every Pisces because I think the men more so can take things more personal.
You take things personal, you said?
You do.
But I'm learning to no say no. She
I think it might be your Virgo moon and your
Ooh, Virgos take things so
seriously.
You need to take everything so personal.
She
but y'all picky.
She said her dad take things really personal.
So I feel like it could be stuff in her chart that make because a lot of Virgos.
Maybe it's not Scorpio Mars. I don't know.
Maybe.
See, this gets so deep because it's different things inside besides a Pisces.
So deep. It's like searching on YouTube.
Rising.
What you got for yours, and we gonna go ahead and close up.
Biggest turn off. I got to make it quick then, because I can't really think of one either.
Yeah, that'd be hard.
But just make sure it's...
Okay, biggest turn off. I don't know.
Too much thinking, maybe?
Yeah, okay. No, I like thinking.
I mean, but overwhelmed.
Okay, a turn off for me is somebody who always wants the spotlight on them. That always wants the attention, but just in, like not just any situation, but like, we could be hanging out and then it's like, oh, notice me, I'm here. Mm-hmm. That's a turn off for me. That's a pet peeve. But like, I would not want to hang around you. I like to be around reserved type chill environment. So fiery situations and people that like to be out in a crowd, and that's not really my thing.
Yeah, we know. Well, I'm not a huge fan of Leos, what she just described.
She just put a name to it.
I'm not a huge fan.
I thought you were about to be like, I hate when my sea moss ain't properly hydrated.
That too. Because I done made some salty sea moss before, and it was.
Man, that's deep that he just said that too.
I'm telling you, I'll be at root season old, man. Yeah. We got time. What you got real quick? Biggest turn off.
I'm really big on teeth.
Oh yeah.
Teeth.
Yeah.
That's your Capricorn moon, because I know a lot of Capricorn that I know have good teeth.
Really?
For sure. Little things like that.
I'm big on teeth.
You could never go to the UK.
Why?
They teeth messed up.
They big as hell.
Really?
Nah, they just be like, what's going on over here? Why do everybody... Maybe that's just me. I don't want to offend them.
Nah, why do you... Nah, it's your perspective. That's what make things
a lot of people
open.
from England, man, especially the bottom row, it just be like, okay.
Like
It'd be crooked.
It'd just be a lot going on, man.
And that's the bottom of the UK.
It'd be like the club when Gucci in town.
OMG.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, like, this ain't like America.
Roller in the front.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's tough.
I like how you said UK, like you been there?
Nah, but I'll be watching TV.
For sure.
Yeah.
As if you was there. For
I was
sure.
just thinking like they do be like the characters and stuff.
They be jacked up.
I do know what you're talking
like
about.
They be yellow.
I'm gonna have to pay attention.
I'm thinking of an accent, you know?
Yeah.
I recently thought big ass teeth.
Like
I don't know why.
Big ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too much.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Old people. Never mind.
Let's see, man. My pet peeve, man, is
It takes some thinking, for sure.
Man, my biggest pet peeve is
Oh, I know he is.
I hate when people don't know how to write and spell. I love words so much that when I see stuff misspelled, like I get on Facebook sometimes, I just be like, man,
That irks
you
me.
40, bro. Like I be thinking about their kids. Like if you 40 and you don't know how to spell, then your kid is doomed out in these streets.
Like
man.
what were you doing? Even
Imagine,
being on social
huh?
media, how many times do we got to tell you need an apostrophe if you're saying you are and not a possession? Like Come on, how many times you gotta see it for it to click?
And you can literally just get on Google and Google how to.
You already on the internet. That's another thing I hate. That's one thing I hate.
Internet.
I hate when people get on Facebook and ask questions that they could have just went to the Google
They
app.
just want attention. They just want attention.
Or they might want a relatable answer.
But at the same time, Google
Like
don't
a
always have the
answer.
answers.
Do anybody
though.
know where McDonald's is? You'd be like, bruh.
Oh yeah, see that
Right.
stuff like
What's the nearest
GPS.
McDonald's?
Facts.
My nigga.
Facts.
We can't tell you.
answer
'Cause
that.
McDonald's messing up your brain.
Why are you still going to McDonald's, man?
Bigger question.
Hey, man, but this is the Type
That's
Shit
deep,
Podcast,
though.
man. We had fun today. I appreciate
for sure.
all of our guests for coming through. And we're going to make this like either a monthly thing or a quarterly thing, just so we can update people, get a little bit deeper, maybe even get a little bit more relatable to the times that's going on. So, like, as long as y'all down to come back,
For sure.
definitely got to have y'all back.
Absolutely. We'll be here.
Type
Yeah,
shit.
Type shit, man. Make sure you go to Root Season Oils.
Yeah.
Man, we got a crib now, man. So you got to come to the crib, man. www.sixsensemedia.com. SIXXSENSEMEDIA. Check us out there. You can check out the YouTube. Nom Tom About Radio. NOMTOMBOUT. Man, appreciate y'all. Man, shout out your Instagram again.
My Instagram, I am DreadJ, 2 eyes on Instagram. I'm Sweet Petunia on Twitter. That's what they used to call
we
Uncle
got her.
Skinny. Sweet Petunia.
Yeah, she's fine.
So yeah,
Should
that's
never
where I
call
got
a man
that
Sweet
from.
Petunia.
It's a flower.
I know.
Oh. But yeah, that's where y'all can find me. More so on Instagram.
Okay.
What you about to say?
You was
I was just
her,
gonna have her
her
repeat her
Instagram.
Yeah, definitely repeat that.
Okay, my Instagram for readings. This is my spiritual service page. It's desire DESIRE .destiny DESTINY 3, the number 3, and that's just on Instagram. So
3 for the month March, baby.
Yeah.
that's my lucky number too.
Pisces.
What about, you want to give out
Root Seeds Oils. It's just Root Seeds Oils on Instagram.
Root Season always on Instagram. Yeah.
okay.
No ink.
You mind taking your mask off real quick? I know people want to see your
For
chin.
sure.
So people want to see.
Nah, what?
There's people out there that want to see your
They
chin.
want to see it.
Now I messed my makeup up with it, so I'm gonna just keep it on.
You're like a whole different person from here now.
Facts.
Okay.
It's 2 sides of a Pisces now. It's 2
They're
sides of
doing
a
that,
Pisces.
like makeup from. I've
The
seen
mask
really?
up?
Yeah, from the mask
Well,
up.
I guess it saved money. Like,
So
they
I
ain't trying to
guess
do their
6
whole
man,
face
they
and
didn't see her on her Instagram, you know.
Man, that's another thing, man. Hey, man.
Okay, I like where 6 coming from, though. I
Hey,
feel it.
man, we out of here, man. That's crazy. We got to talk about that, too, man, because I be seeing some before and after pictures on Instagram.
Okay.
This is how people get beat up.
Uh-huh.
Oh, damn.
Man.
This is how people end up on Snap.
Go ahead, talk it, sis.
You ever hear about that story of the Asian dude who sued his wife because he kept having
I heard
ugly
about
kids?
that. And she had all that plastic
Never
surgery
heard
and
of
stuff.
it. That don't even sound real.
He was having ugly kids. He's like, man, hold up, man. My girl is bad. And she had
Plastic surgery.
Plastic surgery.
That's funny.
The babies is ugly?
Yeah, he's like, why are my kids smart?
Maybe
Genetics.
they was just ugly.
That's something
I mean,
plastic
it happens.
He
surgery.
won,
Sometimes-
too. I don't know what he won. I don't know what you could
You
win.
probably seen them baby pictures.
Yeah,
Like
you
false
probably-
advertisement or something.
Yes.
And they're like,
You duped me.
I'm suing for distress, cause bitch, no.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But that's it, man.
Yeah, that's it.
and that's getting
it.
married for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
That's really.
Yeah, man. And you should never hit nobody you in a relationship with, man. You get you a pit bull puppy and teach it to attack. We out of here, man. Goodbye.
Peace.
Sure.
That was